Ale tak jsi si řekl, že jednou by se mohl začít dřív, než po tom čase, co to většinou dám, protože když nastane na půl 8, tak začínáme tak v 8:30, teda na půl 8 tak začínáme 7:35, plus minus. Takže jednou by se mohl udělat změnu a začít dřív než je nastavený čas. Stejně nikdo mi nic nepřijde, protože budu hrát ten úplný začátek. Zase si to zkoušel tady hrát kousek to. Ale to je asi tak... No prostě ten... Prostě ani ne to úplně to první, že jo, takže je to stejně jedno. Ale... Co jsem chtěl? Jo. Trochu multitasking. A to, že si hodím tady tohle semhle, tady tohle semhle takhle. Je tohle tady. Takhle. To vyšlo. Tohle to vypnu. A tady na můj třetí monitor si hodím hokej, protože Kanada hraje s Finskem a já přeju Finsku, aby to vyhráli. No, mohl bych přepnout na hru? Jsem salak. Se tam nebude moc zasahovat do titulku, ten chat a tak dál. Ale nějak to vyzkouším, když tak to poposunu. Když já tady sice mám nahraný jako asi 5 saveů, ale to je tak prvních 20 minut hry, takže asi začnu nový dobrodružství. Jo, je to facelift, je to nová... Ano, to jsou mi perkele. Je to nový feature toho Twitch Alerts, že ten chat se objevuje v takových hezkých obdélníčcích, takže už tam nemusím spát ten faceplate z Company of Heroes 2. Hlavně nech to intro. Myslíš to v tom stanu? Nebo úplně nějaký Ne, já začnu novou hru. Výuku už jsem dělal, stejně jsem ji nepochopil. A střední obtížnost. A jdem na to. Jinak tady to z toho mi vůbec nic neříká, jo, tak protože jedničku jsem hrál kdysi dávnou a nedohrál jsem ji ani. Myslím, že ten letopočet je tam naprosto redundantní, protože co koho zajímá, že je to rok 1271.
Oh, shit. Ha! 20 orens to Grandad. Looky there, he's awake. You daft! Don't go in there! Shut it, he's in chains, can't do a thing. Am I right, Master Geralt? Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back. Look, he's awake again. Monster Slayer, my ass. A regular horson. I heard witches all start out as roadside orphans taken in by mages. Mages who experiment on them. Fuck's sake, they plough witches come the equinox. That's how they get those spooky eyes.
Enough! Take him down and put him in the interrogation room.
I thought you died.
I'm not so easy to kill.
Mluvte ještě potišej, což takhle hovno slyším.
I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
Ego, vážně. Moc vtipný.
Fuck you.
Nasty. And after we've been through so much.
Same side of the barricade then. Opposite sides of the table now.
You can change that.
You want me to sit on your lap?
Ves! Unshackle him. You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a witcher. You'd endure much.
You better.
Spec Ops
Worst case
1271.
scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
No. For Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
Important bits. Tak proč to nevezmeme úplně od začátku, ne?
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle, but Foltest is not someone you refuse.
Jo, tohle musím cenzurovat, sorry. Twitch rules. You get the idea.
Witcher, are you up?
His Majesty, King of Temeria, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry
God
to
blocker.
intrude like this, milady, but the King...
We heard you.
A pleasant day to you, milady. Witcher.
Že vypadni už.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
A wise war is a contradiction, Triss.
Then maybe you know just how I should advise our lustful monarch.
Stop falling in love, sire no further bastards.
Proč mluví tak strašně potichu?
Genius. You know, these bastards could vie for the throne in the future? Then we'd have an even more senseless conflict.
Which doesn't change the fact that...
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined. But they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Did you dream of the Wild Hunt again?
Oh, foreshadowing.
Mm-hmm. I get the feeling that dream's important. Running frantically through the forest. The Wild Hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto. Something that'll help me recover my memory.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
People claim a lot of things. The problem is, it's often nonsense.
We'll know in time. I'm sure of it.
One of the scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a Scoia'tael unit. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon? In the midst of civilization? Please.
Drak, prosím tě, co
does
by
it
tady
matter?
dělal drak?
Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon. Although it could be a forktail or a slizzard. Maybe even an overgrown wyvern.
The scout ran into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
Už jsi zjistil něco o tom vrahovi, o kterém vůbec nevím, co se děje ani o co jde, protože mi to nějak uniklo.
How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the king's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be a savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the cults they ride.
Okay.
All right. Time to look to the lustful king.
I'll join you later.
And I'll join you later. No? Okay. Možná by si to mohla zavřít ten stan, ale... Je tady něco v tom ležení zajímavého, co bych opravdu jako měl projít, protože je to zatím tady jenom kecání a kecání.
Oh, looky there, new boy, it's that Witcher. Geralt of Rivia ought to know about amulets.
Witcher, sir, I have a question for you.
Too true.
We know each other?
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
I lost my memory.
As did Boholt. After the hunt for the Golden Dragon, he took a spill and hit his head on a rock. He can still be a beast in battle, but besides that, he don't do much save eat and shit. Rarely even lusts after women.
I doubt that's amnesia.
I'm Kenneth, and this one here they call Desperate, and this is New Boy. He's apprenticing with us, like. I haven't had much luck with the monsters of late, so we enlisted. Now New Boy's gotten himself into this wager situation. I mean, we all got a little riled. But those are bygones, as I see it.
We'd have set you free. The sorceress, too. Boholt was just fooling about the raping and all.
Rape? You had my curiosity.
Shut your trap, Desperate. The Witcher don't remember. Waste of words to remind him. We're old mates, that's that.
So you'd have raped this old mate?
Just the sorceress. You were there to kill the dragon. The sorceress too. The peasants wanted at it, everyone did. But there was only one prize. And we argued, there was some commotion, a regular rumble in fact. We tied you up like hogs, meaning you and the sorceress, and went after the beast. But that dragon thrashed us so hard, we spent the next half-year licking our wounds. And you done freed yourselves by bonds.
Who was the sorceress?
Raven-haired she was.
Jo, černomasa, taková, jak se jmenovala?
Conifer or some such. So,
Takže
willing to help some old
jasný.
friends, Witcher?
Sorry, I'm fresh out of time.
Ah, piss off, Witcher. You haven't changed a bit. Just ploughing a different witch.
What was that?
New boy, grab your sword. You only live once. Let the knighthood see that we Crinfrid Reavers.
Wait, this sorceress.
No time to help your mates. But you're glad to stop and talk about some...
Maybe we ought to try this talisman on the Witcher.
We'd hang. He's the king's favourite now.
I feel like a git going out in knickers alone. You sure it'll work?
Let's go.
If it goes on like this, we'll be sipping wine in the Lovelet's chambers by sundown.
Too true. Overwhelming force. That's what we are.
Word is...
Dobře, mluvili o NFR, když se vůbec nezměnil akorát kláčevinu čarodějku a nějaký podobný kokotí.
Long live the king! Close order! March!
Ne, to tady střílej katapulty.
You seek the king. He waits near the machine. No reason
No
to
passage.
Go in here.
Don't see Foltest, Geralt. For the Fury.
They're in for a beating. A beautiful day for battle. Fear not, Excellency. We're out of range of their arbalists.
I am no warrior, sire. I must admit, I prefer to joust verb.
Finally. Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
OK. Co teď? Jsem stlumil hru, takže by to mělo být lepší.
An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not. I gave the Baroness those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
Sire?
What say you, Excellency, of men who live in spite of such wounds?
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers who inflict them?
Those who did this live no more.
Master Geralt, I wish to converse with you once the storm of battle has subsided.
Forgive me, Excellency, but I plan to leave as soon as possible.
Might I know why?
Too often they take me for someone I'm not.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait. You served with me at Brenneran during our foray into the Pontar Valley. Norman Sador. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fate has not been kind to me.
Ha! Norman Sador. For your years of faithful service to the crown, I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
Takže co, mám zesílit hru, nebo stišit hru, nebo zesílit mikrofon, nebo stišit mikrofon, co sakra rozhodněte. Počkej. Jak nastavit dobře? Já se jako neslyším, takže já nevím jak to. Takhle by to snad mělo být OK, když tak něco řekněte. Oden Anna.
Forgive my candor, Your Majesty, but I must ask, what fate awaits the royal bastards when...
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Ada is dead, and I have no other children.
I see.
This conversation is over, Excellency. Please retire to your tent. Black One's in my camp before a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient and courteous. Was I?
Well, nevím, jestli se vůbec o co jde, ale řeknu, že jo.
I couldn't have handled it better myself.
Ha! I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
A já mu to řeknu, věřím.
It's possible he was a witcher.
A witcher? What have I ever done to the ploughing witchers? Anything more?
He had no medallion, but that doesn't mean anything.
Many in your shoes would have withheld that information. After the battle, Triss will report to me. For now, let us tend to the traitors. Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass!
Cože já a netrefit, jo?
The gods count at you, very! Catch, Witcher. Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly! How much higher?
Aha. Jasný. Já nevím, jako co tady s tímto.
3 degrees.
Did we hit the bastard?
He ducked.
Damn it! We'll get him on the walls. Follow me, Witcher.
Tak vůbec nevím, já minule, když jsem to hrál, tak mi tam naskočil jako dialog option a já jsem dal 1,5 stupně a to jsem se trefil. A to takhle právě nevím, jak to, kam jsem měl mířit.
I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king.
Very noble of you.
Jasně, pokleknout před králem. A on jí odpustí, chápu.
I'm certain Louisa will realize her mistakes. Besides,
Kriple.
Children should have a mother.
I'm lost.
It's quite simple.
Udělám to takhle, že tohle z toho přesunu semhle. Takže takhle by to mělo být víceméně vyrovnaný. Ano, pokleknout.
I think so.
Count Echeverry and others immediately intervened, all noble, all sympathetic. They claimed the evil king would take her children, but they would protect them, even place them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped, her motherly love used. In truth, they desire privileges that would weaken the throne.
Blood and mud, your brow a sweat. Balls in a bandage, brick in a sling. That's a swiving soldier's life. Taking orders, smash your foe. Coin and country, there your wife. And a long road at your toe.
What the fuck?
Bread and vodka's all you'll get.
Yep. To skvěle pěkně.
Look alive, men!
Hail to the king!
Where the hell are we headed? What the fuck do we want?
Victory!
This I like! Eyes on the bridge! We're nearly there! Weapons at the ready!
Hurrah! Ne? Oh, okay.
That tower was ridiculous.
It was designed to break the rebels' morale.
A bunch of lords and lordlings took a ride to then pompously stride on top of the walls, while the real army fought and died below them in the shit and piss-filled streets.
If years of service have taught me anything, it's that the Highborn don the best costumes and get the best vantage points, whether at a ball or in battle. But it's not the time for that kind of jousting, Witcher. Continue your story.
Ale jestli se to někdo hrál, nevíte, jak to, jestli to pak, jak to pak dopadne s těma žoldákama, jak se tam mě ptali na ten medailon, já jsem je poslal do prdele.
Things went relatively smoothly after we came out of that tower. That is until we ran into Arian Lavalette.
Arian Lavalette. Čekám, že to bude nějaký ultimátní říšan, podle toho jména. Teď to, si to pamatuju. Včkem je znamení, Ečkem je jasný.
Lord Suxon, you shall push for the center aisle and bring down that gate.
It's a good day to kill, your majesty! Follow me, gentlemen! For Temeria!
Takový náckové, ty vole, koukejte na to, oni mají rádi svoji zemi. To je strašný.
You and your men shall follow me. We must capture or otherwise deal with Arian Lavalette in order to break the defenders' morale.
Yes, Your Grace.
Geralt, gentlemen, follow me! For the glory! Fall back, goddammit! I forbid you to die like imbeciles. Hear me!
Zakazuju vám cíl, tak plý hovada.
If this persists, they'll pick us off like ducks, and I'm no duck. Any ideas?
That ballista would do the trick.
OK, čekal se jak se sakra dostává tam dolů? Tady někdo, tady někdo. Aha.
Kill the Witcher! Stand your ground!
Furt jsem ještě nepochopil ten bojový systém, protože od jedničky je úplně jiný. Jo, ty znamení, taky nevím na co jsou. Ne. Kurva. Kurva. Dark Souls mod. Au! Kunda, mám nějak... What the fuck? I got no scope. Já si tam nastaví polštinu, angličtina je na prd. Konec hry. Lol. Tohle kdybych hrál na nejtěžší obtížnost, tak... To ne! Skip. Skip, 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 skip. Skip, 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 skip.
Fall back, goddammit! I forbid you to die. If this...
Jo, nesmí umřít jako hovada, chápu. Dobře, F5. Uložit. Mám nějaký blbosti tady, jo. Hromada olejů. Recept, petarda. Jo, ty vím, jak se používají. Elixír. Kalhoty, kožená kazajka. A ohněvá past. Se nevím, k čemu mi tady bude, když spíš útočím, ale... hromada těch olejů. Poland can into witchings. Tady je ten lučišník skurvenej. Jsi mě minule zabil, ty hajzle. S tebou taky pěkně vyjebu. Mrtko jedno. Quick time event. Mash the button. Mash the button. Proč mám takový pocit, že za mnou někdo stojí? Nestojí, ale jdou tady kurvy. Kde jsem si vyčaroval druhý meč do píči? Mě zajímalo, jestli se tohle dá zkazit, nebo jako co se stane, když to zkazím, ten quick time event, ale nechci se mi to zkoušet. Další kundy tady jdou. Au! Dělej něco, Witchere. šlo. Safe. Yes. To už všechno.
The towermen! Storm the tower! The gods are with us!
Aha, jasný, jakmile... Jo. Ne. Dobře, je vůbec krytí tady na něco, nebo je to prostě au? Protože když na mě někdo útočí a já prostě zmáčku na blokování tlačítko, tak to jako moc neudělá. Ne? Sakra. Beru všechno. Au. Sekunda jedna. To je ten Echevery, co jsem mohl sejmout tou balistou. Hajzl jeden zasraný. Já chci vylutovat. Ukažte. Ano. Jen tak během bitvy se tam našu. Musím nechat NPCčko, aby mi to vyrazili. Jaký problém, králi? Asi ti stojí na místě, co? Au, kurva. Oni mlátí přes sloup. Au, au, ne. Počkej, čím se hází ty petardy? Erkem vlastně, myslím. Come on, I want his loot. Čeká mě další vylepšení zbroje. Tohle z té vylepšení zbroje, to už tam neříká jaký, ale na nic jiného se teda nemůžu. To se k tomu přičítá, jasný. Až umřu, taky chci, aby moje poslední slova byly jebat Lilie. Jo, doufám, že to šli tady. Vyšplej nahoru.
Desist, or be put down like the rabid dogs you are!
Arian La Valette, this will be no easy task. Surrender, Arian! You'll be treated with honor!
Go plow yourself, King!
Bury them in arrows! Come on, men! For Temeria!
They're well shielded.
You've got a better idea?
I'll try to get inside. It shouldn't be hard if the archers provide cover.
That's the son of Louisa and the old Baron, heir to these lands. He's hot-tempered but good with a sword. Be careful.
I'll try to reason with him.
Cover the Witcher!
Good. Au! Prčic. Sakra, jak se...
Hey?
Já se z toho tutoriálu nepamatuju, jak se sakra můžu vylepšit postavu, když mám nový level. Dá se to vůbec tady, to? V tom prologu? Kaž. Dark Souls mode for the... Očividně ne.
Mother Baroness!
Který je to, to znamení na tu regeneraci života, nebo na tu obranu? Si přesně nepamatuju, to. Pozor, tady se doložím.
The famed Geralt of Rivia. You've fallen low, Witcher. Word has it you're one of the best swordsmen in the north. Time to test that rumor.
Enough slaughter. Surrender and Foltest will treat you and your men with honor.
And what guarantee is there that he'll not cut us down to the last?
None.
Foltest defiled my mother. Now he colludes with Nilfgaard.
The king leads an army. You have but a few brave men and your honor. In a minute you may lose even those. Choose.
Hear that, men? The king sends a Witcher and we are to surrender, forgetting the very nature of honor and pride. We must choose. Shame or a Witcher's sword. Is that how you would live? Will you bow your heads before Foltest?
Never!
You heard them, Witcher.
This is between us.
So be it. Stand back, men! My nanny told me stories about you when I couldn't sleep. I especially liked the one of Renfrey and her rogues. As I grew, I dreamed of facing you one day.
That dream will not have a happy ending for you.
Kill the Witcher!
Halt! He's mine!
Kill the Witcher! Oh. Gunda.
Kill the Witcher!
Oh. Dark Souls mode prostě. Foto. Au. Kunde na strana. Ne. Chytej. Oh well.
The successor of one of Temeria's oldest families perished at the hands of a monster slayer. A sign of the times, I suppose.
You mourn Arian?
No. He was one of a dying breed. And he was a traitor. Continue.
Traitor!
While I remember, what happened to the dragon?
It destroyed half the castle. Killed hordes of soldiers and flew off.
Where?
In the general direction of Edda.
To think it almost killed us all.
Takže tam nakonec byl nějaký drak, jo? Hele, Triss je tu.
Arian Lavalet has surrendered the castle. Open the gate.
Arian lives!
Open now. Kneel before your king and I shall show you mercy.
Looks like we're stuck.
Indeed, and my magic's no good here. The main force down in those boats is going to beat us to town.
Want to head back to the tent? The camp will be nice and empty now. I've had enough for today.
Tempting. Look, the King's Special Forces.
A teď tam nám dají breaching charge, ne? A ve slow-mo tam vyběhnou a postřílí všechny kušema.
You really had to kill him.
No other way sometimes.
Jo, tak tohle je, tak tady je ten týpek, co to...
Sire.
Vernon Roach. Tell me, Roach.
There's fighting in the town. A section of our forces crossed the river in fishing boats and swarmed the streets, burning, raping, pillaging. The Lavalets are making a stand near the temple.
What of the Baroness?
Alive and safely tucked away.
Unsoiled, I hope.
As you ordered, sire. She's fine. And beautiful as ever. The children were not with her.
But you know where they are?
In the monastery. But we've yet to penetrate that area.
Cross, quickly.
Protect the king!
It's a bloody dragon, mate.
Dragon! Take cover! To the hoardings!
Protect
Fuck.
the king! Run for the hoarding! Give my leg for a heavy crossbow right now.
It's a dragon! I can't believe it!
Marigold, stop admiring it and do something!
It's not that simple!
Before the brute turns
Dragon!
my army to
Take
take
cover! To the hoardings!
How do you fight something like that?
You don't. You run.
Some professional you are.
We've got to get to the town. We might stand a chance there.
The gate! They're at the gate! At them!
This one doesn't seem to know that.
Do you want me to go over and tell him?
No idea. You're the monster expert.
Blasphemers!
To si děláte prdel, ne?
Dragon! Take cover! To the hoardings!
Protect the king! Run for the hoarding! Give my leg for a heavy crossbow right now.
We can
It's a
repel them!
dragon! I can't believe it!
Marigold, stop admiring it and do something!
Dragon!
It's not
Take
that
cover!
simple!
To the hoardings!
Before the brute turns my army to cinder!
Witcher, how do you fight something like that?
You don't. You run.
Some professional you are.
We've got to get to the town. We might stand a chance there.
Is it true you witches don't hunt dragons? This one doesn't seem to know.
Do you want me to go over and tell him?
No idea. You're the monster expert.
The gate! They're at the gate! At them!
Back up! I'll open the gate!
Oh, teď slyšení plný přísek. Teď nemůžu ukládat, tak jako proč?
I can teleport myself, but not you! Run! I can't hold it!
Triss!
The bridge is burning! Quickly, this way! Plowing dragon nearly reversed the course of the battle.
The fighting should have scared it off.
Forget the dragon. I need to hear how this story ends.
You were at my side almost all the time after the bridge collapsed.
Almost. Tell me how you got into the monastery courtyard.
Ha! And they said we couldn't get near the walls. Half a day and the town is taken.
Report! Fighting for the castle continues, and a group of rebels have barricaded themselves inside the monastery.
What of my children?
Likely in the church as well, sire. Fen took a priest to task. Finally mumbled something about a passage neath the walls.
It would take a week to get a battering ram in here.
Axes, sire?
That will also take time. But what other course do we have? This priest. What of him? What of this passage?
I fainted before I could really get going on him. He's under guard below.
You've some work to do, Commander.
Yes, sire. Silas, you look to this door. Fen, come with me.
Witcher.
Your Grace.
I've a mission for you. One suited to your abilities. Vernon can be persuasive, but he's also hot-tempered. You must try to find this other passage on your own. Succeed, and you'll be the envy of all Vizima.
Soldiers loyal to the Lavalettes would never harm the Baroness's children.
I shall be reassured as to that when I see them, not before. We must act quickly. The rebels are dispersed, in disarray. As dim-witted as they are, I fear they could conclude the children would make good hostages.
All right.
I'm relying.
Where are those axes? Move your asses!
Takže já mám vejít do chrámu. Jasný. A dám, že to mám asi někudy obejít, zatímco oni to tady budou prosekávat.
Would you release us, soldier, sir?
Shut it.
We're innocent.
The king
So
will
many men
decide
will
your
die,
fate.
all because of one bitch.
They're at our mercy.
Okay, cool free guys. Jo, tady vlastně to nejde jasný. Já mám líst do studny, ono do prdele. No, můžu jít semhle, třeba tady je tak něco zajímavého. Blin!
Stand your ground!
Nemáš zač? Slepice.
Mercy me, why?
The fuck?
Hurry up! We have...
What the hell's going on here?
Not your concern.
Leave them alone. They're innocent.
Innocent? They're with the Lavalettes. Weeds that need to be ripped out with their roots so they won't grow back again. Treason spreads like the plague. No one will leave here alive. And you, stay out of this.
I won't stand by while you murder innocents.
So, what'll you do?
Kill you.
I was not after your blood. I have witnesses. Mercy.
Let the people out and walk away.
Unblock the door! I'll report this.
Yeah, you do that. Burn anything or touch a single woman, you sons of bitches, and the king will hear of it.
Jdu dovnitř. Kým to tu pořádně vykradu?
Leave us be!
You're free.
Thank you, my lord.
Chci odměnu, ne, nebudu zmrt.
To hide until this madness ends.
But where? What shall we do now?
I don't know, I fucking saved your life. Ooh. No pěkný, takže třetí zlepšení okay. Taky cool and all, you know. Teď si všechny ty upgradey vymazali, tak to je super. To mám rád. Rozkazy pro vojáky, tak to si přečtu, to mě zajímá. Smrt tyranovi! Blin. Tak, zajímají rozkazy pro vojáky. Ještě ani nedodělal první misi, už si plní kapsy židák. Elixír kočka. Máme elixír kočku? Mám kočku. Že během meditace, jo. Je retardovaný, vypít elixír. Kočka. Jo, tady to je, to jsem chtěl. Cesta není přístupná, výcvik, cesta není přístupná. OK. Regeneraci vydrže. Díky. Doufám, že tu mají nějaký nestůry. A jo. Přesně to jsem čekal. Nějaký tyhle utopenci, tyjo. To je stříbrný meč. Ale je to utopenec, takže si to pamatuju ještě jedničky. Ten nesnášel tohle ty zmrdy. Slizký parchanti. 31 orénu. Meč si nech. Ještě na to nejsem moc starý, to říkáš teď? Na začátku dvojky? To potom ve trojce. Já nevím kolik jako Witcherové normálně žijou. Jo, všechno to vyberem. Hele, čuráky. Oi! Get fucking lost, you cunts!
Stand your ground! Die! We can repel them!
Au. Au. Hajzli jedni.
Stand your ground!
Cože, on furt žije nebo co? Co tak? Zamčeno, sní, to je něco zajímavého. Areny. Yes. Je, tady věcí. Tady. Železná ruda, jo. Kus dřeva. Všechno berem. Nějaký prach tady a zamčený. Au, ty hajzle jeden.
Stand your ground! Stand your ground!
A komu to prosím tě říkáš, jsou mrtví? Tak to ne.
Stand your ground!
Je to něco zajímavého kromě otevřených hrobů? Hádám, že asi ne. Nějaký kytky. Ne.
Down with Bogfest!
Ne. Howdy, fellas. Teď nemůžu kládat. Lin.
They're no knights. They're traitors. Take no prisoners.
The gods!
Crush those vermin. Blasphemers!
Hey! Hey!
They're no knights. They're traitors. Take no prisoners. Kill the Witcher! Onward! Attack! Kill the Witcher! They're no knights. They're traitors. Take no prisoners. Kill the Witcher!
Wait, what? to asi potřebuje tady klíč, jasný. Tak, tak to ano. Mash the button.
You have just become the most titled witcher in the world. And the wealthiest.
I'll remind you of that when this is all over, sire.
See, Vernon? Geralt succeeded.
Lucky he did. The priest was downright discourteous and went off to meet his gods.
I saw Scoia'tael on the river.
Where? How many? What colors did they wear?
Plough the elves. We'll tend to them later. The monastery awaits.
Thank you, I'm coming in. No tak, Finové, já vám věřím, musíte Kanadu porazit.
This puzzle is beginning to come together, Geralt. You're either telling the truth or weaving a very convincing lie.
Ty jsi tam byl! To by jsem ty jsem to tam říkal taky. Ve flashbacku jsem jí to řekl a ty teď děláš, jako by ses to dozvěděl poprvé.
Might have arrived at the same time for tales.
Be specific, Witcher.
Well, the archpriest told the truth.
His Majesty King Foltest of Temeria.
Arthur Tales, erstwhile Count of Nesvelt. I signed your sentence.
Yes, yet the Baroness saw fit to pardon me. An awkward situation, to be sure.
Anais and Boosie, where are they?
The royal children.
Don't test my patience, Tales, and I'll grant you a quick death.
Confess, Foltest, before the gods and the people. Boosie and Anais are the fruit of your loins. Bow to the gods and admit the truth.
You may not have noticed, Tales, but I just took this town.
Aided by murderers, sorcerers, and a mutant for whom nothing is holy.
This is hallowed ground. You will not raise your hand against a servant of the gods.
Where have you taken the children?
The Solar. They're in the Solar.
What is this? Blasphemy! Sorcerer's tricks!
Holy man unharmed and the noble gets slapped. A win-win situation, if ever I've seen one.
Yes!
Damn, I've seen assaults go awry, but the dragon topples them all.
Tops.
Mutant. Freak. Witcher's trickery.
Well, tops all.
Damn nonsense.
Welcome.
Geralt, you should know. Is it possible
The king
to
shall
tame a
rejoice in
dragon?
thy strength, O gods.
Not as far as I
Great
know.
is his joy in thy
Then why is this reptile eating only mine, man?
Let's hope Marigold got out of there.
I'm sure she did.
If not, you'll need a new advisor, sire.
Shut up, Roach.
It's possible that the dragon simply...
Another word from you and the dragon...
Ohýbat drakly.
The dragon's back! I can't.
Můj meč! To je zloděj, no viděli jste ho?
You saved my life again. Ask what you will of me, Witcher. Within reason, of course.
I need to leave, sire. I'd like Triss Marigold to come with me. If she wants.
Are you blind? She's enamored with you. You may leave, and none shall stop you. You have my word.
Oh, that's like really nice.
Who goes there?
Foltest. I've come for my children. Geralt, wait here. You might scare them.
Ah, thanks be to the gods. My prayers are answered.
Si za ty nažíděný peníze koupíš novej.
Go, Boosie.
That's not my father.
But it is your king, boy.
Já vím, že tenhle ten mních je ten vrah, že jo. A teď ten, jako já už vím, co to stane, já jsem to dohrál až do toho vězení.
A moment, blind man. I've not seen my children in 6 months. The gods can spare another minute. Listen to me. Your mother and I quarreled, but that is over. She was deceived. Evil men turned her against me. These men have been punished, and all will be well from now. No tears, Boosie. One day you'll be king, and kings do not weep.
Armed men approach, sire. Children, go to the refectory.
My knights will soon be here. You must meet them, for one day you will rule them. Boosie, go wash your face. They must not see that you wept.
There's a bucket of water in the next room.
Nice. Help your brother.
Sire, let us pray.
They must look like the royal children they are.
They have your eyes, sire.
Wow, to je scéna jak z Assassin's Creed 1, to. taková korba do píči. Of course. Teď zrovna přijdou. Samozřejmě, že přijdou zrovna teď. Nemohli přijít o pár vteřin dřív, kde tady byl ještě ten vrah. Aby mi to uvěřili. No ale Geralt má prostě smůlu, to je strašný.
I suppose that's the extent of what you'll give me.
Does this mean I'm free?
Foltest, King of Temeria, has been murdered. Unfortunately for you, you're the only suspect.
The murderer outsmarted you, so I'm to rot in this dungeon.
Oh, no danger of you rotting. You'll hang.
Convince them otherwise.
I have no influence over the court.
Foltest told me a lot about you.
If not for him, I'd be a drunk or a vagrant. Foltest did more for me than my father ever did. But then my father did exactly nothing, for I never even met him. In any case, I'll not rest until the murderer is punished.
Tell me how you serve, Vernon.
I carry out orders others are incapable of executing.
What's the situation in Temeria?
The Council of Regents has convened to restore order. That means three things. Utter chaos will prevail, Visima will run dry of wine and strong drink, and the local whores will make a killing.
Is Triss participating in the meetings?
Indeed. Only to find out that she's no longer needed.
How do you know?
It's my business to know.
They want to run a kingdom without a sorceress?
They already have a kingdom without a king. They'll use every opportunity to get rid of her.
Who will rule?
The chief contenders are Count Maravel and Baron Kimbold, who already tussle for control of Lavalette Castle.
What about Foltest's bastards?
The king's blood runs in their veins, so yes, they are entitled to the throne. Not some drooling nobles.
What if someone vouched for me?
You have a witness.
I was thinking of Triss.
Was she not your lover? Who knows? But it's common knowledge she is.
What happened to her?
Well, she's fine. She's been invited to the next meeting of the Council of Regents.
For fuck's sake, you command the Blue Stripes. Do something. The real murderer is free, and he's further and further away with every hour you spend prancing around in here.
I find the Killer Monk story unconvincing.
I don't claim he was a monk. He was wearing a frock, though. He sailed off in a boat with some Scoia'tael.
Would you recognize him?
No problem. A mountain of meat. Never seen anyone bigger.
What would you do if you escaped?
I'd go after the Kingslayer.
You know where to look for him?
Some Scoia'tael helped him escape. That's where I'd start. I expect you might know this particular group of elves.
How'd you work that out?
They wore blue-striped masks. Trophies, I expect.
Yorveth's commando. I know where to find them. We've a trail to follow after all.
If you want to start over and take it easy this time, get me some food.
Now that you mention it.
This!
Jo, koukám, no, Kanada, Finsko. To nemám puštěný vedle. Já to přeju teda Finům.
Shame you didn't think of that earlier.
It's your own fault, Geralt. Your fate is in your hands. Thank you.
Na to, že je to ženská, není moc ukecaná. je ten nejfalešnější polikací zvuk, co jsem kdy slyšel.
Never heard of women serving in the special forces.
Vess is one of my best people.
How'd she wind up in the blue stripes?
I pulled her from the paws of the Scoia'tael. Just 16 when they torched her village and slaughtered everyone. The unit commander took a liking and spared her. One last thing. This file is about one Geralt of Rivia.
And Foltest's death?
Actually, Geralt's death. The report details events from 5 years ago. Rivia. Population 1,234. In that, 253 non-humans. September the 25th, 1268. A riot erupts. A massacre ensues. The streets run with the blood of elves and dwarves. One person finds the courage to face the raging crowd. During the rioting, 76 non-humans perish, including the Witcher, Geralt of Rivia. Stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork by a man of whom we know only that his name was Rob, and he owed 3 crowns at the local tavern. Yennefer of Vengerberg dies trying to heal the Witcher. The bodies of Geralt and the sorceress are taken away by a mysterious young girl with ashen hair. Their place of interment remains unknown.
I remember. Rivia. Yennefer.
What just happened?
I saw my own death.
And the rest? Have you regained all your memory?
That's all. I just remember the end.
Vess! Interrogation's done. Restrain the prisoner. I'll take the key.
Ta na ní musí být nasraná, akorát jí tady komanduje.
I sail upriver at dawn. Guards will collect you in 5 minutes. Eat. You'll need your strength.
Pochybuju, že v té době měli pouta takhle na klíč.
Not yesterday, he was a hero pretty much. Everyone's man.
Personally saw him cut down 20 men in the blink of an eye, so it's no surprise.
See him dashing along those walls? Can't rightly say I ever saw his sword the blade move so fast.
I thought that beast would tear him to bits when it came out of the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman will do that tomorrow. What say we teach him a lesson for what he did to Foltest?
Guard. Come here, good man.
Why are you hollering? Do that again and we'll shut you up.
You wouldn't say that if these bars weren't here.
Is that so? Let's see. Rip your guts out!
Out. Kurva, je nějaký quick time moment, jo. Come on. palice, yes. Taký rukavice. To je všechno. Démoni se někdo uvnitř. A na druhou stranu by mě to vlastně radši ani nezajímalo. Ah yes, medieval dungeons.
Damn torches. I can't sneak out in this light.
Huh? What was that?
Kurva, ne oheň! To prdele.
Leave me be. Let me alone, please. Don't hurt me.
Ah, Renny. Gimme.
I'd like to serve Tamara. Blowing harder in here than on Witch Mountain.
Drop your weapon!
Tak určitě. A kde tohle jsem se tady vzal?
Down. Let's see it. Throttle idiot.
You wanted a map?
You did.
There it is, first-rate
I
card.
said a prisoner's
Wanted me
escaped.
inside?
Guards.
Here I am.
Where
What the
hell
fuck
is
else do you want
everyone?
from me?
Guards,
What
over
are
here.
you tell him?
First of all, the pierced heart with Mum on it. It's hiding part of the dungeon.
I needed a bit of courage. Had a few drinks beforehand.
You were
So,
supposed to
where's
get
this
caught,
prisoner,
but
huh?
not for thieving.
Mind playing tricks
For that
again?
they whip you
I
first.
swear on my mother's
How
life,
we
he was
supposed
there
to
a
see
minute
it
ago.
corridor with some
I'll show you
scabs?
scabs. Flap that
And
tongue of
we
yours
said
again and I'll rip it out.
Not backside.
Support! On the double!
Neskromný oheň. Jsi chtěl prásknout, jo? Se tady schní. Mám mít... Počkej, tamhle něco bylo, tam je slepá ulička, my jsme s ním kouknout, jestli tam nepřehlíží něco důležitého.
Rotten bone.
Flank it!
Oh. Jako jo, no, by mě zajímalo, co se tam jako stalo. A víš co, máš tam zase to, zase bylo...
Please release me. I beg you. I've 2 children. I'll do anything you will me to.
Sorry. Přímo jsem nechtěl, ale... Tady se dá asi někam to, ale chci si konout se tady všude to, nechci, aby mě tady něco uteklo důležitýho třeba. Aha.
I am Shilad Fitzesteren, emissary of the Empire of Nilfgaard and its most divine Emperor, Emir Var Emrys.
What do you want of me, Nilfgaardian?
Simply to speak, my lady.
Ah, really? Something you would not dare were my son still alive.
I very much regret the death of the Baron Levenet. Please accept my deepest condolences. Yet it is precisely his loss that renders our conversation mutually desirable.
Let go of me. I shall walk unaided. I shall return, rogue, and I shall repay you.
Let us go, my lady. Your cries can do us no good.
Ty asi s policií, s nějakou dřevěnou trubkou jen tak nepřemůžu. What the fuck was that?
Bastard! You fucking prick! Fuck you, cocksucker! Fuck you up the arse! Motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking kill you, hear me? I'll rip your prick off and beat your head in with it!
You're out? Appointment's not due tomorrow.
Sorry, I'm in a hurry. You'll see me today.
Oh. Jo, mlátí mi blbou tyčí tady. Ti popravčí pitomej. Au. Au, kurva. The fuck? Jo, konečně nějaký hadry. Ne, to jsem nechtěl. Ne, to jsem taky nechtěl. Tohle jsem chtěl. Samý takový příjemný věci tady v tom dungeonu. Kde jsem to chtěl jít tady? Key. Okay. A ne, jdi do prdele s blbejma pochodněma.
toe-to-toe, you brat!
Na to, že se mi tady teď seřezal jak naprostej pán a furt tady po mně, furt tady Geralt chce zapalovat nějaký pochodně. Hi guys.
Come in, Master Geralt. Allow me to introduce the Baroness Lavalette, mother to the royal children, who at present mourns the passing of her eldest son.
Milady.
I comfort the Baroness with assurances that House Lavalette need suffer no more, its future brighter as it stands protected by the Empire of Nilfgaard.
Did you kill my son, Arion?
I had no choice. He knew what can happen once swords are drawn and begin to swing. He chose death over shame.
Stubborn like his father and grandfather before him. Honor above all. How did he die? Did he suffer?
No. I doubt he felt the final blow. Didn't even see it coming.
There's that, I suppose.
Milady, I killed many during the assault, not just your son. War demands sacrifices. You might remember that the next time you're about to start one.
Have some compassion, Master Geralt. The Baroness requires support. She is distraught as it is.
Unnecessary toil, Excellency, for witches have no feelings. And the truth, especially when painful, can wake us from the slumber of self-deception. I deserved as much.
Milady, I wouldn't trust the ambassador if I were you.
Master Geralt, let us be serious, please.
Let him speak. I wish to hear this.
I didn't know your son, but I know he saw the Empire as a foe, as did King Foltest.
You've no notion of the events transpiring in the kingdom, of what Kimbold, Maravel and their ilk are capable. My duty is to Foltest's children, their safety. And though I too see a pact with Nilfgaard as a pact with the devil, I feel I have no choice. Besides, can you say that you really knew the king?
Well enough to be confident of my words.
Truly? In that case, what kind of a man was he? I wish to know your view.
Byl tvrdý a bezohledný, dobrý král. To je jako těžký, jako tam, jak jsem ho prostě viděl tam, když jsem otočil na ten hra, tak tam prostě vypadal jako strašný sympatiák, že ho tam s vojákama, jednoho si dokonce pamatoval jménem, věděl něco to, o bojování a tak dál.
He was ruthless, hard and effective. A good king.
Effectiveness is the mark of a good witcher. We've learned to expect other things from monarchs, say, justice and wisdom.
Few are born wise, milady. He did all he could to preserve and safeguard the realm.
The ambassador questioned your guilt. It seems now that I too believe you did not slay the king. Your Excellency, you will aid the witcher to escape the castle. That is my wish.
But, my lady, this would represent an immeasurable risk in my estimation. And there is the matter of your son.
He chose his fate, and departed in a manner worthy of the Lavalettes. How am I to believe you'll protect me from reptiles like Kimbold and Maravel when you balk at the notion of deceiving a few prison guards?
Milady, I shall do what is in my power. Give me a moment, Witcher, then proceed to the main gate.
nezbíjel super sneaky like. Tak ne. Radši budu běhat jako naprostý kripl.
Guards! The witch has fled his cell and is raging in the dungeon. Restrain him immediately. But one more word, soldier, and I shall personally make certain you hang beside the fugitive. To the dungeon, on the double.
Yes, meč, super, konečně. Něco lepší než to byla. Witchers have no feels. Čau Bobby, ahoj. Dostaň se na loď. Já jsem zase tady. Musím jít tam tudy? Oj. Možná není úplně nejlepší nápad. Nemůžu tam doplavat. Ne? OK. To je zklamání. Howdy fellas. Fuck. Come on, give me shit.
Geralt, over here.
Oh look.
The young Reaver of Grinfrid. A lot of good that amulet did him.
Možná jsem mu měl říct, ať si teda radši veme ten OK. Hello, Tris.
You were to sneak out. Avoid anything resembling a bloodbath.
You left me the key to my manacles, not an invisibility cloak. Triss, is everything all right?
Not exactly. I'm no longer the royal advisor. I've lost my post, my home in Vizima. Witcher's mistress, they call me. Kingslayer's whore.
Triss, you put yourself out there.
An interregnum is chaos by definition. Rats like Baron Kimbolt and Count Maravel rule Temeria now, or strive to. But no one save old Natalis can restore true order.
Natalis is far away and of low birth. The crown's simply out of his reach. Baron Kimbolt, on the other hand.
Politics is secondary right now. Vernon, learn anything new about the Kingslayer?
A week ago I got a message from an informer in Flotsam. He saw Yorveth in the company of a large, bald man, not unlike the one you described.
A week ago? Sounds like a cold trail to me.
We need to start somewhere. The trading post is a few days upriver, in the forests that lie on the Edirnian border. Yorveth's territory.
Flotsam it is, then. Triss.
Yes?
I'm a bit beat up. Will you look at my wounds?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go below deck. And I need you to tell me about Yennefer in detail. I want to hear it all, even the things you don't want to tell me, even the things that might hurt.
Prepare to cast off! Clear the lines and all aboard!
Lines clear, Captain!
Hele, ona mluví!
War is a good time to forge friendships, alliances. Harry and Lavalette, busy building walls and forging swords, forgot that. When he was gone, those he loved were forced to forge friendships with those he hated.
Life can't be easy for anyone who's unlucky enough to be labeled a regicide. That goes triple for someone like Geralt. Could his luck get any worse? I've known the Witcher for a long time, and I'm sure that kings, courts, and politics concern him about as much as last year's snow. But hey, life doesn't always dole out what we expect, right? Sometimes it even forces us to associate with unsavory characters like Vernon Roach. No, I'm not making any excuses, and yes, I had my reasons. The Witcher spent most of the way to Flotsam talking to someone. Long into the evening, as water lapped against the boat's side, Triss told him forgotten stories of his unexpected child and his toxic relationship with a sorceress named Yennefer. Stories of a life stolen from him. Am I boring you? Don't set this tale aside. Give me just a few minutes more, for someone special's about to appear in dire straits upon a scaffold.
Co to sakra je? Před 4 měsíci nějaký hranice. What? The fuck is that?
Sheathe your sword, elf. I'm here to talk. Bow low. You stand before a head crowned. That of Demavend, King of Aedirn, by the grace of the gods, sovereign of the Pontar Valley, and so on.
And you are?
A friend to non-humans. I have an offer.
Speak quickly and to the point. The Arrakis will soon return, and I'd rather know all before then.
I can add several more heads to this one. Each crowned.
Go on.
Foltest to start with. I barely escaped in Aedirn. I'll need help. Access to your hideouts and maps of your secret trails. And the support of the Scoia'tael. I want no gold and have no interest in a killer's fame.
Then why do you wish them dead?
It's a long story. Your beast nabbed his necker. Time to go. Do we have a deal, elf?
Fuck.
Flotsam should be just beyond the point. We'll take the beach.
Who's we?
You and me. Reconnaissance.
I'm coming too.
You should stay behind. We can't be sure of the reception we'll get.
Precisely why I won't let you go alone. Someone's got to look after you.
That time of the month.
Bedtime. No, to je dobrý. A už se na to vyseru, že to nebaví. Už to stejně bude 2 hodiny, takže... No, uvidíme se zase někdy jindy. A toho se asi už streamovat nebudu. To se nehodí moc na streamování, se spíš hodí na něco jiného. Děkuji, že jste se koukali a tak dále, ahoj, nazdar.